Hi students, welcome to our online biology classroom. Our second chapter, Windows of Knowledge. Last day we discussed the structure of the eye and its function. I hope all the students learn the structure and the functions with diagram. Today we will learn how we can regulate the intensity of light in the eye. In the previous section, you learned the function of the pupil. The size of the pupil increases and decreases due to the intensity of light. That means when the light falls on the eye, at that time the size of the pupil increases and decreases. When we enter into a dark room, we cannot see the object clearly. But when we stay there for a second, slowly we will be able to see that object. Do you know what is the reason? Yes, that means in the eye there are two type of muscle. One is a circular muscle and another one is a radial muscle. Once again, the size of the pupil is regulated by the circular muscles and radial muscles. Look at the picture here. You can see in the circular muscles only small area is open. This is called the circular muscle. And in the radial muscles, wide space is there. This is called the radial muscles. And these radial muscles will be activated in the dim light. And these circular muscles will be activated in the intense light. Let's have a look how we can regulate the intensity of light in the eye. In the dim light, the radial muscles contract and the size of the pupil increases. In the intense light, the circular muscles contract and the size of the pupil decreases. Students, write this question and answer in your notebook. It's very important. Our next topic is the formation of image in the retina. Look at the diagram. You can see an object when falls on the retina. The curvature of the cornea and the lens helps the light rays which reflect from an object get focused onto the retina. From this figure, find out the peculiarities of the image formed by the lens of the eye. The object formed in the retina will be inverted in position, small in size, and also it shows the real image. Our next topic is what happens to the eye while viewing near object and distant object. While viewing near object and distant object, some changes happens in the ciliary muscles, ligaments, curvature of the lens and focal length. Just have a look. While viewing near object, ciliary muscles contract, ligaments relax, curvature of the lens increases, focal length decreases. While viewing distant object, ciliary muscles relax, ligaments stretch, curvature of the lens decreases, focal length increases. This you have to write it in your notebook. It is also very important. This process is called power of accommodation of eye. The eye lens can adjust its focal length. It is possible by the ciliary muscles and ligaments. Due to the ability of the lens to adjust its focal length, we can see near object and distant object. So the process is the ability of the eye to adjust the focal length of the lens by changing its curvature in accordance to the distance of the object from the eye and form the image on the retina is called power of accommodation of the eye.